Hello friends, welcome back! It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Dungeon Alliance. Crack number 3 at this little game we're playing. We're going to try once more with the Lost Alliance story and see if we can find a few more story cards, and we'll have a little explore. Be good to beat some of the quests this time, so we're going to try and focus a little more on the quests. Speaking of, here they are. We have Dread Orb. It reveals all things. We have to draft 3 story cards to place it in the dungeon. While adjacent to the orb, we have to gain 3 from campaign cards. Afterwards, you may search the upgrade deck for a story card and draft it at full cost. A guild meeting, which is we must have 3 of the same race or class in the guild meeting room. And then the third is the Dark Empress. We have to play 5 attack or control spells against enemies to place at the entrance of the throne room. So we'll definitely be able to trigger 2 of those. Just a matter of can we actually succeed at them. So as always, they will be down here. I will be referring to them if I need to. Here is our 2 starting tiles, but let's draft some heroes. I've removed the 8 that I've played out, so we're trimming it down a bit. Lorna, full magic, or McFarlane, a fighter rogue, dwarf assassin. Movement 5, only attack 2, dodge 2. Let's have a look at his cards, shall we? So we're looking for 10 and 9. There's 9. There is 10. 1, 2, 3. I do like drafting. It's a fun mechanic. Ranged and ranged, okay. You gain +1 against a target that is exactly, each such target has -2 armor against your attacks. That's pretty good. Whenever you inflict at least 1 damage with your primary weapon, then you immediately inflict an additional 2 damage against that enemy. Poison Blade and Picklock. And you can just gain an experience from lockpicking. That's interesting. This chick's pure spellcaster. She's a half-orc spellcaster. -2. Control spell. Enhance spell. Play and target either yourself or 1 ally. Okay, or healing spell. Okay, so it's pure magic. Movement 4, health 8. No offensive spells, but we could potentially get an offensive spell. I'm leaning towards McFarlane. I like dwarves. The movement 5 and the health 9 feels a little better than me, so I think we'll go that way. It also gives us 2 different icons, which opens up our versatility a bit. Zeled and Teo. Okay, a human warrior mage. That sounds fun. 17 and 21. There's 21. And I was looking for their pictures last time. I didn't realise that you can actually look at their numbers down the bottom. Go team. Okay, so this guy's an elf rogue, so it does tie in with the icons, but we've got a martial icon there, so that would work. Also ranged, interesting. When you take damage, you may play this to reduce the card by 2. So that's a lot of secret doors. That's secret doors. That's a pretty good action card, actually. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super keen on those cards, but what do we got here? A weapon that's 2-handed. +2 or +2 and making a spell attack. Wow, forceful parry. Or it's an attack spell the target has. Oh, wow. So we can just do an attack 4 from range that ignores dodge and stuff. So this guy's definitely getting picked. He's very fragile though, so we've got to protect him. Oh, but you can play it. Forceful parry. Get in. All right. That's exciting. I'm excited about that combination so far. So we have Petra, we saw her last time, and Belzamin. Okay. So this is problematic because we do not have any of these. So let's have a look at Belzamin. He's number 1, 14, and number 1. Where are you, Belzamin? Have I already looked at your cards, have I? There you are. All right, I think this is probably going to be Petra, but let's look. You and all allies gain +1 movement and enhanced spell, healing spell, and search your alliance deck for one card, place that card in your hand, and then shuffle it afterwards. So you can just automatically pick a card. Or Lumpy the Pet. An enhanced spell, that's more powerful. And yeah. So I think we're going to go for Petra. It's not super exciting to me, but hopefully our last one. So we've got 2 magic hands, we've got 1 rogue, we've got 2 martial. So who have we got? Oof. It's probably going to need to be Crom because we do not have any of her at all. Half-orc, dwarf, human, dwarf. Yep, okay. So I think Crom has speed 5, speed 5, speed 4, speed 4. So last time we had slow but pretty strong defense. This time we've got fast but not much defense. So that's interesting. I love drafting. So there's Crom. And Melinda is the last 3. All right, we've got a Sparky pet, a little wolf. So that's ranged. This guy's melee, so an extra range probably wouldn't hurt. Spark, Eagle Sight. For the rest of the round, the target gains +1, and all enemies of that target have. Okay. Animal Instincts. Oh, Battle Tactic. When attacking the enemy's back, when the hide card is placed beside you. Even when the round ends. While this card is beside you, it cannot be attacked. After you attack or move more than 2 spaces, you must immediately move this card. Interesting. Whoa. Howl of Triumph after you defeat an enemy. Okay. Crom! Crom laughs at your 4 wins. Cool. Interesting 4 heroes this time. Interesting 4 heroes. So Petra, Crom, Teo, and McFarlane. I will get that set up. All right, we're all set up to go. We have our 4 heroes. We have Teo, McFarlane, Crom, and Petra. We're ready to go. I've got them set up over here on the map. It's exciting. Once again, one unpainted. I'm going to have words with this champion who I bought this from. He did such a good job of painting some of the models, and then he missed out on just like 2 or 3 more. Oh, there's a Vendetta. You catch your breath after another pitch battle. Your alliance has developed a greater hostility against foes of a particular kind. Yeah, let's see if we can draft that early, because that'll work towards the Dread Orb. And it's only 1 XP. And Acrobatics is not too bad. Ray of Healing. We have Teo and Petra who can use that Ray of Healing. We've got a nice mixture. I'm feeling okay about this actually. So let's deal out our starting 6 cards and we'll have a look at what we've got. We have Crom. All right. You can only play this card if no enemy can trace its line of sight to you. After you attack or move more than 2 spaces, you must immediately discard this card. We can use that because Crom's movement is 5, so we can use his maneuver, move 1, open a door. That doesn't count as moving a space, you're just spending movement points to open it, and then move into the room, and we will be able to attack someone straight away, and he is attack 3, so that would be an attack 6. And there's a Warg there who is going to be killed by that. or spiders. The spiders I'm not excited about. So yeah, I think that we might go with Crom, and I think we might try and go ballistic. Crom! Okay, so Crom is standing right here. We're going to play this maneuver. He's going to move one. He's going to open this door, like so. He's going to deploy a warg, which is going to face him, and he's also going to deploy 2 goblin archers. We do need to look at what is happening over here, but I don't think it changes anything about what we're doing. We reveal a green room with many goblins. No worries. So we're currently hidden, but that's okay. After you attack or move more than 2 spaces, you must immediately discard this card. So we are going to discard that card. We're going to play Assassinate. And we're going to play a Howl of Triumph. So we're going to kill the warg. The warg has a special rule, which is instincts when defending, add +1 combat die to the warg's combat. So we're attack 7. So yeah, he is defeated. And because of our Howl of Triumph, we actually earn ourselves 3 XP to spend. However, do we want to buy Acrobatics? Acrobatics, you may play this after an attack is made against you. Afterwards, you may move for up to 2 spaces for free and then get Vendetta next turn. Now, let's get Vendetta. I'm keen to get this Vendetta and keen to get this story card situation happening. So, you catch your breath after another pitched battle. Your alliance has developed a greater hostility towards foes of a particular kind. That reminds me, we have played an attack card. Oh no, we need to play spells. Okay. So we don't get to do that. We need 16, 17, 18. 16, 17, 18. All right. The next time you defeat a goblin or an ogre, gain 1 campaign point. Erase the story card, card 16, card 18. Choose either to place card 17. All right. A goblin or an ogre? Well, there's goblins in the room, so it's probably going to be a goblin. Oh, that's incredible. Choose either place card 17 in your hand or erase it. Next time you defeat, erase the story card, card 16, card 18, and choose to either place that into your hand. Yeah, that is awesome. All right, cool. So we have a Vendetta. So I think that counts as drafting a card. And I'll put this here so I remember that I've got it. Vendetta. We'll just flip this because we do need to see this. Okay. We're going to lose Acrobatics. Man, that sucks. Okay, so this is going to appear Protection. We're then going to discard Ray of Healing, and we're going to wipe that completely from the game. We're going to have 2 new cards, a Shield Block Reaction and Critical Strike. We can't use Critical Strike, but we can use Shield Block. We spent 2 XP to buy, no, we spent 1 XP to buy that card. So, now they have to attack at +1 against a dwarf or against a mage. So the goblin can currently see Petra, our dwarf, who is both of those. Teo is also both a mage. So we'll shoot Petra. Do I have any cards in hand? I think I draw up to 1, 2, 3. It's either a dwarf, so we could go, actually we could go for McFarlane, he's 2 dodge. Yeah, let's go for McFarlane, because 1, 2, 3, because there's going to be obstruction damage from that. So it's going to be reduced. So 2 obstruction down to 1, so we're going to take 1 damage on McFarlane. Do I have any... reactions. No. Okay. That's the first round for Crom. I'd really like to get Shield Block, which can be used by basically anyone in our party. It can be used by anyone in our party, so that's a really good one to pick up. And it's only one, so we'll definitely want to take that. McFarlane has 3 cards, so I think we go with him. He's got Poison Blade. You gain +1 against a target that is exactly 2 spaces away from you. So that allows us to shoot that guy. And spend 1 to open an adjacent locked door despite the presence of enemies. Yeah, so that we don't need to use that one yet. We do get an XP for that though. Or we could open a door and shoot a spider. And if there is a chest, we can open that picklock, which would get... There's a room with spiders. Maybe that's our go. Spiders' defense is dodge. They're only 1 health. That goblin is flipped. No, we want to use Vendetta, don't we? The next time you defeat a goblin or an ogre. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. So the topmost enemy is going to reactivate and it's going to target the lowest speed. Huh. It's going to be Petra or Teo. Poison Blade. We might go open up that green goblin room, I think. So we're going to go 1, 2. We can open this. There's a goblin room. Lots of goblins. Oh, there's a room with an ogre. That is awesome. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Goblin, 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 goblin. And we've still got 1 move, so we're going to move back to here. And that will allow us to and shoot this goblin using our deadly aim. And the goblin has minus evasion. He's nothing. He's dead. McFarlane. We can immediately inflict extra damage with poison. And that's it. So we'll just gain... We won't use that and we won't use that. So we'll keep those for a burst of strength. The next time you defeat a goblin or an ogre, gain an XP. So there's an XP. Bang. Gain another XP to spend. We got 2. We're going to buy a shield block, definitely. That comes into hand. We're going to discard these 2. And because of our vendetta against those guys, we get to take this action into hand. Is that right? The next time you defeat a goblin or an ogre, erase the story card, card 16, card 18, and choose to either place card 16 in your hand or get rid of it. So we've bought that and we've bought shield block. So we're going to draw just 1 card to get up to 6. Petra. And that goblin is defeated. So a goblin is going to attack, obviously. They're targeting the lowest defense, which is definitely going to be Petra. She's 1 and she's got 9 health. We will use this guy. He'll move to here. He's in range, but he's got obstruction. And that is a 1. So he's going to do 1 damage to Petra. Thanks to the obstruction damage. I think she's got a healing option, so... Oh, we could actually use her shield block. Yeah, we'll use shield block. Stops her from suffering any damage. Okay, Vendetta. So has she got the ability to attack? Yes. Her attack is 2. Goblins have no armour. So we're going to play this enhanced spell for the rest of the round. You and all allies who defend. Actually, before we do this, let's do things properly, Deno. Okay, lowest health. Nice. As a control spell. Okay. Enhance. For the rest of this round, you and all allies who defend while they are adjacent to you gain +2. Force shield. Amazing. She's going to get a free draft. Deep knowledge. Do I want to get a free draft? Or do I want to kill 2 goblins? We'll kill 2 goblins. She will then move 1, 2 to here. She is going to kill 3 goblins, as a matter of fact, because she's going to use Lumpy to attack an enemy from up to 2 spaces away. This is a free attack that does not count as one of your enemies this turn. 1 dead goblin. We will then attack using Vendetta and our normal attack, which is 2. Goblins have no defense. So that is another goblin dead. And then, because of Vendetta, the first time you earn an additional XP. Boom. And then, you may make 1 additional attack against another enemy. We'll kill that goblin. And we have racked up 8 XP in our first turn. Get amongst it! Good turn from old Petra, who I wasn't a fan of. And she's got her force shield up, so she's literally defense 6, 5. That's amazing. Okay, so this goblin, he refreshes and he's going to shoot her. Lowest health? No, it has to be... he can shoot McFarlane, actually. He'll move to there and shoot McFarlane. He's adjacent to her, so he's got +2 from the force shield. So the goblin rolls a 2, so he's going to suffer... McFarlane is 2 defense, +2 is 4. The goblin is 2 + 2, which is 4, plus the obstruction is no damage. He's done. Oh, it's actually an extra 1, but still no damage. Alright, getting rid of some cards. Oh, sorry, and I'm going to draft the Helm of Guidance. So we are moving on to level 2 spells straight away, or level 2 cards, which is awesome. So we've drafted 3 cards now, which means our hand size is 7. We only have 7 cards left. And so Teo the Warrior Mage is going to go. Can Teo the Warrior Mage take out an ogre? He probably can, you know. He probably can. So yeah, look here, we've got this ogre. So if Teo moves, so we'll draft that one. Ooh. So Teo's going to move 1 to here, and he's going to unlock this door. There is a... haven't shuffled these yet, so shuffle these. Challenge in there. And an ogre. This ogre is a punishing friend, but you can do it. I'm going to use the Helm of Guidance. Whenever you or your pet attacks this turn, roll a combat die and add the results to your next attack roll. We're going to use Apollon, which is +2 when making a spell attack. We're going to do this, which is an attack spell. So that's going to be the first of our Dark Empress spells. And we're going to do a burst of strength, which I think we can do to add, yep, +1. So we're just going to discard 2 of these cards to add +1. And then we roll this dice because we ignore his armor against this attack. He's 2 armor, he's 6 health. We're currently doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that roll, if it's a 1, we knock him over. Can you only do 1 burst of strength a turn, or can you do more than 1? Once per round, each of your heroes. Okay. Actually, you can use burst of strength to play 2 of the same type as well. So 2 cards of the same type. That is interesting, actually. That makes that lost thing a little bit better. Okay, let's do it. Come on. Ogre down. 1, 2, 3 XP. Bang. That's from the Helm of Command. So, Teo getting stuff done to kill an ogre. Oh, I had to move into this room actually, so did he get... Oh, it's a treasure chest. I don't know what treasure chests do. I forgot to look that up. I think you just get XP for them. Treasure chests. This is exciting. This is a very, very potent start. This is our most potent start that we've had so far. That's movement, triggering a challenge icon. Okay, open a treasure chest. May spend 1 speed point. See the corresponding encounter card. Cool. So there's an encounter card. I forgot about that. Treasure chest. Receive a number of face down XP equal to the treasure chest's level. So we do need to spend a movement point to gain that, which we didn't have or did have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did. So we'll gain another XP. We have 4. Oh my goodness. We picked up 8 XP from those last 2 activations. Eldritch Ward can only be used by Teo or Petra. That might be good, but there is a control spell there called Slumber. And that might be better because we need to use control spells for our thing. Place your route this enemy cannot activate for the rest of the round. Slumber. Having some more defense is probably better at this point. We'll be able to draft another one, I think. So our little goblin that is remaining is going to attack Crom. Crom's got 2 defense, the goblin is 2 attack. So the goblin's going to do 1 damage to Crom. And that is a pretty good first round, if I do say so myself. Everyone drafted a card. We've gone straight into level 2. We got a story card that was awesome. We killed an ogre. All right. Round 2. These are all gone now. These go away right now. So we're getting straight into the level 2s. I think that's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing. I'd really like to see... I got that thing that works for pets now, so I'd like to see some pets maybe. All right. So, quick thinking. Devastating blow. We can't use that. Touch of death. Do we have someone? No, we don't have anyone who can use that. A water elemental. Cool. We're going for that for sure. Tactical strike. No one who can use that. That's a shame. That's a little disappointing. All right. Yeah, we're trashing cards, so that's good. I do need to look up that rule as well. This is a cool little game. I'm excited. Okay, so the goblin's unexhaust. All of our characters are unexhausted. We have a lot of XP to spend. We've only got 2 wounds, so a healing spell would be good, but we want to get this water elemental. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crom's hide. Oh, vendetta. You make 1 additional attack against another enemy. Howl of Triumph. It's probably a Crom turn now. Crom. Crom laughs at your 4 wins. Can we draft that such that we can make an attack against another enemy? I think we can. All right, let's do this. Let's activate Crom. He's going to move 1 to here. He's speed 5, so that's 1, 2 to there. 3 to open this door. And in that room is some wargs. And he's going to play this hide sideways for a burst of strength. He's going to play Vendetta. And we probably don't need to pick a lock with McFarlane, so maybe we'll do that. So he's just attacked 3. So he's going to go attack 4. Attack 3. Oof. If I go a Howl of Triumph, I can play 2 actions by using my Burst of Strength, which will kill a goblin, and we're going to earn 3 XP, and we'll get to make 2 wounds onto that guy. He's still going to attack us, but yeah, I think we'll do that. That's our Burst of Strength. We're going to play both of those cards. Both of those cards. So the first time you defeat a goblin or an ogre, we defeat a goblin, earn an additional XP, and first time you defeat an enemy this turn, earn an XP. So we just picked up 3 XP from that move, and we can remove a wound. If this rolls a 0, we would have killed a warg as well. So we didn't kill a warg, we left it on 1 wound alive. 2 wounds negated, because it's 2. So we do 1 wound to him. All right, Crom. Was I supposed to do this? No, that's now. Okay, so the highest enemy has to attack a human or a martial character. 1, 2. Who do I want to go next? I'll discard that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also going to buy that water elemental for 2. 1, 2. Story card. Second story card. Boom. We've opened 3. We've opened 3 locked doors. So we have to place the guild meeting, but we can't place the guild meeting out at this point in time because there's no room. Oh no, yep, that's a room there. 3 of the same race or class icon must be in the guild meeting room. So we need to get McFarlane, Teo, and Crom into that room. Easy. This is awesome. Okay, the water elemental's there. Then we're going to discard Touch of Death. That's discarded. We're going to trash Quick Thinking. That's out. And we have a Wand of Mastery. Or a pet. Give me the pet. Oh, it's only used by Primordial. I really needed to draft one of those, didn't I? Oh yeah, I drafted the water elemental. Cool. A small pool of water springs to life. A magical creature stands before you. She appears defensive, but unsure of herself. Will you approach her? Yes, we will. Okay, water elemental. Consult card 20 and place the water elemental token in one of your heroes' rooms. If you defeat the elemental, reward XP, gain 3, and erase. Alternatively, may consult cards 21, 22 for a non-combat option. Are we friendly to water elementals? I think we are friendly to water elementals, so let's try a non-combat option. We don't need XP at the moment, we're trucking along nicely, so we'll consult card 21 to 22. 21 to 22. One of your heroes in the same room as the water elemental may play a control spell for no effect. If your hero does so, remove the enemy token from the play, gain it, and erase the story cards. Oh, what? And choose to either place 20... We get a water elemental friend? Get out of here. Good choice, Deno. One of your best. Okay, so the water elemental, I'll go find that card. Alright, so the water elemental has to be placed in a room, and that means it is now going to attack, which is slightly suboptimal because it's the highest level, but it is going to attack Teo, who has a glorious 1 defense. We have Eldritch Ward, which we can play, so that's good. Excellent, so we will play an Eldritch Ward when the water elemental comes and attacks us. So it's going to come and attack us now. Go there. So we'll play Eldritch Ward on Teo, who can play that. Teo's a human. Teo's a martial, so that's fine. So the water elemental is activated, and we suffer with 4 defense. The attack is 6, so we're going to suffer 2 damage. 1, 2 on Teo. Okay, so what do we have this turn? We have a lot of nothing. We have 1 of each person. We'd probably just go for this force shield and what's coming up next? Trash some cards and attack a gnome or the priest, yeah. So it's definitely attacking Petra, and Petra has her force shield. So for the rest of this round, you and all allies who defend adjacent to you gain +2. Let's just... can we kill a ward? What's her attack, Petra? Attack 2. I'd really love to buy that pet, but no one can use it. So this is a turn where I'm gonna discard a card because I can. So I'm gonna keep that in hand. We'll keep Crom's Assassinate in hand. We'll keep Pollen's that in hand. We'll keep that in hand. So we're just gonna play Force Shield and we're just gonna attack a goblin and kill a goblin. Gets us 1 XP. Not exciting. But she's got her Force Shield up, which means for the rest of the turn, actually she'll just move 1 to here. And she'll unlock that door. She is movement 4, so she can do that. Yep, I'm gonna look up that rule. Yep, so I just have to have enough XP to be able to draft something. So this is 3, I definitely have enough, so I'm gonna discard this card. Yep. So I'm discarding that, and now I have the option to draft this if I want this one. It's an attack spell, Holy Flames. But it can't be used by us. So no, I will not draft that. So we've done the attack of the water elemental. We have to do a warg, and they have to attack a gnome or a holy person. So we'll go here against our holy person. The warg is attack 4. It's an additional +1. So Petra takes 5, but she is blocking 1, 2, 3 thanks to that. So she is going to have 2 come through. 1, 2. And we need to discard cards, so I think we're going to go with Teo. We'll definitely discard that Assassinate. So yeah, let's keep those. We've not drafted any cards, so we're just 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and now we also discard this from the game, and we trash this one. We really want to see a control spell. Armour, Shadow Mail, usable by a couple, and Innovation, usable by no one. So Shadow Mail's pretty good. Shield block, Teo, it's a Teo time. Teo time. Teo is movement 4, and he's got this, which allows him to ignore the dodge, and he's also got this, which allows him to play a big attack. So yeah, let's do that. And we can also do this to get a little bit further in. Yep, so we'll discard both of those and that. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll shoot that warg. He ignores its defense. It's an attack 4, so he kills a warg. We get 2 XP. We don't want to draft... we'll draft the Shadow Mail. It's quite good. And McFarlane can use it, so that's good. Battle Tactic Savagery. Did I remember to flip this? No, I did not. Okay. So both of these are wiped from the game. And then this warg is going to attack the lowest defense, which is Teo. No? Crom. He's 2. So it moves to there, it flips, and does an attack 2. Crom is defense 2. So he suffers 2 damage, so it's an attack 4. Come on. That's a maneuver. An enhanced spell. I don't need an enhanced spell. Actually, do I need an enhanced spell? What do I need for my water elemental? If your hero is in the same room, play a control spell. I don't need an enhance or an attack spell. That one is done. So we now have... Alright. Our last person is McFarlane. So McFarlane is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, basically. And Deadly Aim, Shadow Mail. Yep, so that's enough to defeat the warg. Because we ignore his armor. Let's see if he rolls. 1, yep, so we defeat a warg. It's another 2 XP, and we've cleaned out that, which means we don't have any more spells. Do we want to kill that warg, or do we want to keep that XP there? Oof, that's an interesting choice. Actually, we're fine. So Shadow Mail, all good. The reason we're fine is because we're trashing the left one of those, but we have no way of attacking someone, so we just lose 1 XP. Cool. We're not going to buy any of those. Actually, we could buy Savagery. It's a battle tactic. Ooh, that's only usable there. Nope. So let's discard Shield Bash. Come on, control spell. Nope, it's an Ivory Chalice. Do we want to buy the Ivory Chalice? No, we'll be fine. All right, so we are on for the next round. So this unflips, which means we're getting pumped by a water elemental. We just need to play a control spell to bring the water elemental back into the side of good. It wasn't our most effective first turn there. So we're about to conclude the guild meeting, which is good. So we're going to complete one of the quests. The Dread Orb, we need to draft one more story card. Yellow, 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 yellow. Alright. So that is the highest armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, combos. Shield block's great. Shadow Mail. Petra. It's Petra. So Petra can use this shield block, and the target is attacking the highest, so she will be able to use all 3 of these spells. I think we want to go into a new room, don't we? Yep, so Petra's movement is 4, so she's going to go 1, 2, and she's going to draft this one, which has a gargoyle. 3 to open the gargoyle door. She's going to play this Force Shield. She's going to play this, which is the shield block reaction, because the water elemental is going to attack her. We got a gargoyle, we got 2 little goblins, and we got a big level 2. One of those, which I haven't chosen. Is her range on her attack? She's a melee, so I would need to move in. She can't use Shadow Mail, so she can't use that. She can't use those. So do we let Lumpy just kill a little goblin? Because he's guaranteed to kill a goblin. Yeah, we probably just kill a goblin. Cool. Gain 1 XP. Gets us to there. We will try discarding Holy Flames and see if we get something that we want to buy. And it is a treasure chest. We do not want a treasure chest. So Petra's done. She's got her armor up. She's going to play shield block. The water elemental is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And it's going to attack her for an attack 6. She's defense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to suffer 1 damage, 2 damage. Alright, maybe that Ivory Chalice was actually not a bad option. 1, 2. She does have a Force Shield in play. Water Elemental's gone. Do we want to discard anything? No, we'll keep these 3 cards. So the end of that round, this one is gone and this one is gone. Oh, Assassinator. Who can use that? McFarlane and Crom can both use that. That's nice. And Inspire. Petra can use that. Oh my god, that is amazing. So is the Assassinator. Inspire. For the rest of the round, you and all allies who activate within 3 spaces of you gain +2 dodge, as well as +2 and +2. I may also remove a wound token. I gotta buy that. That's crazy. 3. Alright, it's not Petra with her deep knowledge. We have available to draft another room. It has a bugbear and a sphinx. The sphinx was fun, but hide we can do. Shadow Mail. Hail of Triumph. Forceful Parry. Deep Knowledge. We might be actually going for Teo here. No. Maybe. Why can't I get a control spell? This is punishing. It's not him. So I think we're doing the orc. So we'll do the orc. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's zoom in on this map. Do we want to open that door? Yeah, so we can actually hide. Yep, we'll hide. We'll move 2, and then we'll open the door. And we can kill a spider here. And we can kill a spider and remove a wound token from ourselves. Yep. Let's do that. Yep, so we're going to do this. We're going to put the spider room here. We're going to put a challenge token there. We're going to put 3 little spiders. 1, 2, 3 there. They're all facing us. Crumb laughs at your 4 wins. We will attack with a Howl of Triumph, and we might as well play the Shadow Mail to get us a bit of extra dodge. As soon as we attack, we remove the hide. So do we need to hide? Not really. But each time you defeat an enemy this turn, you earn 1 additional XP and may remove a wound token from yourself. So we gain 2 XP for defeating that little spider. I haven't flipped over this card again. Oh no, the highest level unexhausts and attacks the lowest. That's bad for us. That is bad. That water elemental needs to get out of my time. Inspire or Assassinator? We'll buy the Assassinator for McFarlane to use. And we're going to discard 3 cards, which will be those 3. And 3, 4. Now drafted 5, so we can 6 go to there. All right. And that reveals an Eldritch Staff. That's an awesome item. Unfortunately, the water elemental is going to unflip, and it is going to target the lowest defense, which is going to be Teo. And I have no ability to block that. I could have kept this reaction in my hand, which I definitely would have done because I knew that was coming, which means that that card goes instead. And then he plays that, so the water elemental hits us for 6. 1. We'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 down by 3, 4. So we're going to take 2 damage on Teo. We might have to kill this water elemental. It's just absolutely pummeling us. I'm feeling the difference in the damage. That was crazy. Okay, so we've still got these 2 to go, and more importantly, all right, more importantly, we are about to conclude our guild quest. Assassinator. Teo can't use that. Do we go for the guild quest? 3 of the same class. Icon must be in the room. He's not going to move, so that's fine. The question is, do we kill the water elemental? Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to kill the water elemental. I really wanted it to be a friend, actually. Really wanted it to be a friend, but it's not a friend. We'll just move 1 to here. We're facing the water elemental. We're going to play Deadly Aim. We gain +1 against each target we attack that is exactly 2 spaces away. We're going to spend this to do an immediately, whenever we inflict 1 damage, we're going to do inflict an additional 2 damage. We're going to do this, which is going to get us an additional +1, +2. And then if you inflict at least 1 damage with this weapon, you may immediately inflict an additional 2 damage against that enemy. And then the Helm of Guidance. So we've done 1, 2, 3. What is the water elemental? Oh yeah, he's defense 5. Unless it is attacked by an attack spell. Yeah, he's defense 5 unless he's attacked by an attack spell. So we are attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we get no damage through unless we roll a hit on this. In which case we would do 4, which is still not enough to kill him. But Teo can kill him. I could play a Burst of Strength, which would get rid of Apollon, which is +2 when making a spell attack, which is actually something we need. Nah, that's fine. We'll just shoot it and roll a 3 and kill him. Big Deno. So we do 3 damage, and we then do 3 damage as a flow on. So we've unfortunately killed the water elemental. This was the water elemental's card. We shot it, we stabbed it. We gain 3 XP for defeating the water elemental, plus the reward XP, which is 5. That was good. Okay, so now we will definitely draft Inspire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure I paid for my other one, but I'm not sure. So we've got 4 XP, that's good. We've drafted another card. Inspire. Oh, another story card. A member of the Lost Alliance has been slain. A dead adventurer. Okay. We will discard Inspire because we can't use it this turn. But we're up to 8 cards anyway, so we've just got our full cards in hand. McFarlane. Good job, McFarlane. We lose the heavy chest. And appears another story card, a trapped adventurer. Lowest is now Crom. He's 4 dodge. No, lowest is McFarlane. That'll be a gargoyle. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Does 2 damage to her, which is bad. She's only got 3 health remaining. We need to get some healing happening, Petra. Is that right? The gargoyle flies over people? Gargoyle does not spend extra movement to leave a space once per turn, inflicting 2 damage to that hero. Yep. Boo. 4. Attack 4. McFarlane's going to take 2 damage. Exciting turn. Alright, our last turn. We know that we have a Burst of Strength available, spending those. We also can spend Eldritch Ward, which would be nice. We have a Vendetta. We have an Apollon. And we can do an Eldritch Ray. +2 when making a spell attack. First time you defeat a goblin or an ogre this turn. So the gargoyle's activated. Oh, Did I do that? Yeah, I did do that one. So we move on to this one. Oh, I want to draft that trapped adventurer maybe, see if we can save him. Savagery. Yeah, alright, so we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. We're going to shoot a goblin, a spider with an eldritch spell. That's the second time we've used a spell. We get to make +2 to that, and we can ignore his dodge, so that's a dead dude. That's it, we haven't gone into that room. It's another 1 XP. And more importantly, we have achieved our guild meeting. 3 of the same race or class icon. We have 3 martial characters in that room. And so we flip that, which means we gain 5 XP for that. Holy guacamole. And we're going to draft a trapped adventurer. So the trapped adventurer is our 3rd story card, which means we've drafted the Dread Orb. And cool. All right. And trapped adventurer. Let's read about a trapped adventurer. Major healing. No, we can't buy it. It's going to be gone. Okay, trapped adventurer 26, 27, 28. The Great Worm has taken an interest in the belongings. Select a random ally card. The ally card reveals the identity of the trapped hero. Consult card 27 if you wish to steal from the adventurer. Consult card 28 if you wish to free them. We will attempt to free them. Place the cocoon token in one of your hero's rooms. Heroes may attack the token if it were an armor defense of 4. Once the token has received 6 or more damage, remove it from play. Afterwards, gain 3. Erase the story cards and either choose to place the ally card in your hand. Select one ally card at random. We will select Mirror the Trickster. Okay, cool. What are the other ones? This is fun. Draw 2 cards. The rest of this turn you may play 2 battle tactics or weapons. 2 pets or 2 healing spells. You may make 2 attacks. As long as at least one of them is an attack spell. That is cool. Alright, so we've picked her, and so we now have to put that trapped hero in a room with the Great Web. I'll set that up. Alright, so I like this little story thing without loving it. We have now drafted the Dread Orb. We've placed it here. Got a cocoon. So that's all fine. This little spider's going to come and attack Teo, but Teo is going to dodge because he has +3 defense, so he suffers no damage. And that is the end of that. These are all going away now. So we're not going to be able to utilize the 5th and final one, defeating the Dark Empress, I don't think. But if we can defeat that cocoon, then we can achieve victory. Against the Dread Orb, which will be the second one that we need to achieve. So let's place this. We have the Staff of Teleportation, the Obsidian Wand, the Prescient Orb, and the Rod of Nullification, and the Winged Scepter. That is all of your heroes gain +2 movement. That is crazy. After you draft this, you may immediately remove it from the game and target one player who possesses more than one artifact. Well, that's just bad. You're just targeting other players. When you draft this artifact, place it in your max player as +1. All your heroes gain +1 when initiating an attack spell or a pet attack. Okay, well, I'm going to get rid of this one because that one's not very fun in a non-solo, in a solo game. There we go, a trait. Also, not very useful. Those are all bad. But let's see if we can retrieve Mirror the Trickster and save her. Save me. Everyone is looking very unhealthy. I was hoping for a healing spell thing. We weren't to get it. We've drafted the maximum number of cards, so we have a hand size of 8. It'd be cool to draft Mirror the Trickster as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. Final round. Fight. What do we got? Got ditching one of those. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky because I don't know how else you incorporate story cards into the game. 3, 4, 7, 8. Is that right? Yep. So if we do 6 damage to this cocoon, which has 4 armor, we free her, we gain 3 experience for that, which means we also trigger the Dread Orb, which means we gain 3 more experience. So, okay. It's definitely going to be Petra. She is definitely going to play Deep Knowledge. You may immediately look at the top 3 cards of the upgrade deck. She is definitely going to play an Eldritch Ward. It's even her in the picture, by the way. She is definitely going to play Inspire. And that is incredible. And she might as well play this shield as well. They are going to target her, so that's okay. Oh my god, this is going to be a massive turn next because it's the Assassinator next. Oh. Great. So we immediately draft the top 3 cards of this and we get to pick one of our choice. This does not count as a drafted card for the turn. Insightful. Mask of Insight. Choose one of your heroes and play 1 card that does not match. We'll take the Gauntlet of the Dark Iron, thanks. So we will draft that for the cost of 5 XP. Perfect. And she's just going to move 1, 2, and she's going to attack. Going to find out, oh no, there's an arrow wall trap, and she's also going to target that goblin and kill him. So we're going to get 1 XP. That arrow wall trap, what do we do with that? When this trap is sprung, your hero is attacked by a 4 damage attack, which is increased by 1 combat die. This ignores dodge defense. 0. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a shield. Wow. And because of her maneuver, all allies who activate within 3 spaces of you, we have to be, what was her, she's a thingy attack, yeah, okay. She's probably better off going here. Because she can remove a wound token. Keep it Goblin. Goblin doesn't concern me. Because now all of those allies get bonuses. Yes, we'll do that instead. And we'll put it on the Cocoon because her attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to do 1 damage to the Cocoon. To try and free the hero. Now, we're 1 less XP because that Goblin's still alive. Now we're also going to try and draft another card. So we'll just ditch this Staff of Teleportation. Oh, sorry, those go down. Did I discard those? No, I did not. So we probably put those down. I'll shuffle that. All right, so we can draft this, and that is the Ancient Scroll of Doom. Inflict 5 automatic damage to that monster. Yes, please. We remove it from the game and we inflict 5 automatic damage against this guy. That does 5 automatic damage and kills a gargoyle. We then gain 3 XP. This is awesome. We're doing so well here. 1, 2, 3. And she doesn't get suffered. Well, we knew it was an arrow wall trap, but that's okay. So we haven't rescued her yet. So now the top person to attack her is probably the goblin. He moves 1, 2, he shoots her. Oh look, she's evasion 16. So his 5 attack doesn't do anything. She's dodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dodge. Pretty good. Okay, who do we want to activate? We're definitely going to activate... We've got no one good to fight now. Crumb lasts your 4 wins. What's her movement? She's 4. She could open this door, I suppose. Yeah, there's a necromancer thing in there. Is it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a necromancer. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5 movements. And we're getting +2 speed. No. So we'll discard that from Teo. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards. So we've got a burst of strength. Cool. I don't think we need a burst of strength, but let's do it. We're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, open a door. We're going to draft a necromancer. We're going to put a level 2 card in here. We're going to put this necromancer here. We've got 1 more movement to go here. Teo! He started within her range from her Inspire. So, oh yeah, we are +2 dodge as well as +2 attack. So, we will use... Oh, Lumpy. We don't even have a pet we can use anymore. We'll gain 2 dodge. We can attack the enemy side if we do a burst of strength. So we'll move to here. We'll do that. We'll play the Helm of Guidance. And each time you defeat an enemy this turn, you will remove a wound and... Oh yeah, I also remove a wound when I start, because I started within range of her Inspire. How incredible is this game when you get deep? Deep. Oh, it's a deep burn. So he's gone here. He's attacking in the side. So this necromancer, 3 dodge, 6 health. So she's down to 2 dodge because we're attacking in the side. Our attack is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And she is 6 health with 2 thingy. So we have just 1 shot at the necromancer. And, oh, we flip this. Okay, that's a treasure chest. We didn't have any movement to do it. We could have also rolled this and added it to our attack total. Not as helpful. Oh yeah, and if you inflict at least 1 damage, you inflict 2 additional damage. So we should actually keep that. We don't need that at all. So the necromancer is worth a very tasty 5 XP. Crumb laughs at your 4 wins. We drafted that and it's gone. So there's now an immortal white lotus. Yes, we shall buy an immortal white lotus, I think. There's 5 XP and there is 6 for the immortal white lotus. Place it face up in your play area. Whenever one of your conscious heroes activates, they remove up to 2 wound tokens from themselves. We played those as a burst of strength. We have 1, 2, 3. We'll discard that because we can't use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it our little dwarf friend? It sure is. The Slayer. Do we want to fight a big dude? Probably not. I don't even know what was happening that turn. It's attacking a martial character. Crom's got +2. The goblin's already activated. It has to be a spider. The spider is movement 4. It can't be Petra, who I would like it to be. It can be Teo though, so yeah, we'll do Teo, and he'll play this forceful reaction to attack. And that's it. Get out of here, guy. The highest. So we need to get an enemy in here, or we are going to lose. Cool. The lowest movement. Vendetta. Okay, we're going to use Deadly Aim. How good is that? We can actually just be really fun this turn. Really fun. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need to be here, don't we? Yeah. So we also heal ourselves for 2 because of our Immortal White Lotus. Whenever you inflict at least 1 damage against an enemy with your weapon attack, then you immediately inflict an additional 2 damage against that enemy. Yeah, we have to be here. Okay, maybe I'm not as excited about this plan now. You gain +1 against each target you attack has exactly 2 spaces away from you. Each such target has -2 against these attacks. So, we can do that. Yep, so we can shoot there. I know we need that for the Dread Orb. That's my problem. Yeah, so we can shoot down a goblin and we can get an extra XP against it. So yeah, so we'll do that. We'll shoot down a goblin. We get an extra XP. That's 2 XP. Do we wish to draft any other cards? Let's get rid of this Obsidian Wand. What do we got there? We've got Resourceful. No, we're fine. So we'll just play those 2 cards to finish off McFarlane's activation with some stuff that he doesn't need. This spider's going to attack Teo. He's still, he's going to suffer a poison damage. Is he? Hang on a second. He is going to suffer a poison damage. That's okay. He's going to suffer 2 poison damage, actually. He's just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. And he's going to attack the cocoon with an attack 2. He has to roll that dice. He's going to use those as a burst of strength. And because of her bonus and because of that there, we're going to heal for 2, the 2 poison. We're going to break the cocoon open, which is going to free Mitra the Trickster. And while we're at it, we're going to complete the Dread Orb, because we get 1, 2, 3 of those, whilst adjacent to freeing her. And freeing her gets us Trapped Adventurer. Afterwards, gain 3, erase the story card and choose to either place the ally card in your hand or erase it. We will take Mitra the Trickster into our hand. We successfully concluded 2 quests, but we didn't face the Dark Empress. We did successfully survive with all of our characters. We got a Mozza of experience. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to go and do some reading about this game and see if there's any sort of modular campaign style things you can play, because I'd love to keep using the deck that I've drafted and see if you can ramp up against bigger and scarier enemies. There is a mode which is called the Deep Dungeon mode. Shuffle, yep. And then you can... games including the final enemy round have a maximum length of 6 rounds. Yes, okay. So you can get into the final round. Right, that's interesting. That is interesting. We'll definitely come back to this. I think this would be a lot of fun with 2 players. You can actually play this multiplayer where you've both got dungeon alliances exploring through the dungeon. Fully cooperative, so they're working together. But yeah, I really think that'd be a lot of fun. So cool. I'll catch you all in the next episode. BigDenoPlays.